folks, if you forgot to put up a video yesterday, you're not wrong. It's just that it would have been so short that, well, there was no point in making one. So I decided to combine two consoles today. The reason for this is I have actually an extra console in today's video that in the past 2 years I did not have. That's right, the console I'm speaking of was not part of the weekend/day-long marathons in the previous years. As you may recall, in the previous years, we first had the Sega Master System, then the Genesis, then the 32X, and from there, I moved on directly to the Sega Saturn. But this year is going to be different, because this year, I have actually acquired a Sega CD, which means that no longer do we skip the CD, the Sega CD. This year, it's going to be included. However, I was hoping to actually own at least 2 games so I could actually make a vote for the Sega CD. But unfortunately, the second game I want to get is yikes. Yeah, as you just saw, that's nope, nope. Way too much. If that price ever lowers, maybe. But for now, we're only gonna have one game for the Sega CD, so the Sega CD actually gets no vote at all, which is actually why I decided to combine today's video with the next console. So, for Sega CD, for Sega CD, the winner by default is Sonic CD. Are you surprised? No, I didn't think so. I'm not surprised either. I mean, if I was going to get one main game for Sega CD, it had to be Sonic CD, didn't it? Anyway, as I've mentioned before, today's video is a combination. So, now that you know the clear winner for Sega CD, we're gonna move on right away to the poll, because yes, there will be a poll today for Sega Saturn. We're moving on to the Sega Saturn as if it was natural. Of course, the rules of the previous consoles from the previous years still apply, which means that games that have been played in the previous years cannot be replayed. Which means that year 1, we actually played Sonic R. And since we played Sonic R in the first year, well, this one is no longer eligible. Also, the controls are horrible, so I'm not unhappy that this is no longer available for voting. The other game that's oh crap, yeah. I bought all of my Sega Saturn games on eBay, and the boxes are not in the best conditions. But I was saying the next game, as you guessed by looking at the bottom of the screen right here, is Sonic 3D Blast. I had actually a bit of fun with that last year. Unfortunately, we played it last year, which means that this one cannot be played again this year. But one way it could be played if I ever decide to do a let's play of it, because I feel like someday I will have to. I have already made a let's play of the superior version of Sonic 3 Blast for the Sega Genesis, which was a ROM hack by the original programmer and founder of Traveler's Tales. But I feel like one day I really should do a playthrough of Sonic 3 Blast on Sega Saturn. This will also give me a reason to boot up my Sega Saturn, aside from this weekend-long playthrough. I mean marathons. Whatever, you know what I mean. So, that leaves us with only 2 choices. That's right. Technically speaking, we should only have one. But I actually found another Sega Saturn game that I had been looking for quite a while when I went to the flea market a few weeks ago. And when I saw it, at a very, very, very good price, I yanked it. What is this game, you ask? Simple. It's the first game you get to vote for in the polls, if you do want to vote it for. I scrambled my words here, nobody cares, I'm not editing that. The first game you can vote for is Sonic Jam. That's right, I got my hands on Sonic Jam. And the other possibility for the vote on Sega Saturn is... oh, yeah, that would be worth it if I actually open the box so you can actually see the game. The game is Earthworm Jim 2 for Sega Saturn, obviously. So, as usual, if you're watching on YouTube, feel free to click the straw poll link in the description below. Or, if you're watching on Twitch, the polls are right there in the chat. So, oh, they're just... I just that's something on that box. I got ripped off. The price is on it. That's not how much I paid. I paid more. eBay sales, am I right? Anyway, get to voting. Why are you still here? Click that link!